3, 2, 1. Daq Off.
Ooh, hello.
So a couple of years ago, I was asked to move to Charleston, South Carolina to help open a bar called Little Palm. A project that was getting taken on by Death & Co.'s consulting group at the time called Gin and Luck. It actually died soon after. It was really embarrassing, RIP. But that is a conversation for another video. Now, most people know about Death & Co. because of their gorgeous coffee table cocktail books, but they don't really understand the inside scoop. So here it is, the biggest tip that I learned from Death & Co. The coup de grace, the insider baseball, the insider trading. It is, in fact, a Daq Off. Now, if you're a kitchen cocktail enthusiast, or a home bartender, you might be like, what the fuck is that? But don't worry, there's nothing graphic happening here. I'm actually gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna be dacking off with my right hand. I'm gonna be dacking off with my left hand. So it feels like someone else is doing it. And I'm gonna be dacking off with both hands, because, you know, I need both hands. And you're gonna watch me dack off. So I'll demonstrate this weird esoteric competition from the world of cockology in just 1 second, but first I gotta tell you, we give away a free 8-piece cocktail kit every single video. There it is, right there on the back bar. It's professional line of barware for the home bartender with all the tools that you need to make drinks at home. So stick around to the end to figure out how you can win it. Alright, so what the hell's a daiquiri? And why is there official Daq Off competitions hosted in Texas? Sounds hard, no pun intended, because you know everything's bigger over there.
Seriously, alright.
Well, it's actually pretty simple. You just make a daiquiri as fast as you can, but you make it without sacrificing the quality of the daiquiri. Now you can actually Daq off yourself, or dack yourself off, but it's an activity that's best enjoyed by 2 or more individuals. Okay. I don't do this on purpose. I don't do this on purpose, okay? It's just a sensual job. It's not my fault you shake like this and you stir like this, okay? I did not invent the rules of bartending. All right, now as silly as this sounds, I actually got a lot out of this because the caveat is you can't just make a daiquiri sloppily, okay? Your measurements still have to be on point. You still need a good shake and you still need sufficient dilution. But I think the big lesson here is that speed matters when you're making cocktails, but speed only matters if quality isn't sacrificed. I mean, I could throw together a daiquiri sloppily very fast, but if I served it to you, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? It's not well aerated because it wasn't shaken well, and there isn't the right amount of dilution because you didn't shake it long enough. So when you're doing a Daq Off competition, you might think that you could just throw everything together, shake really quick and strain, but no, then you wouldn't have the proper dilution. So practicing a Daq Off or competing in a Daq Off just against colleagues, friends, or in an actual competition, which I guess exists, helps you nail down the fundamental motor coordination required to make a simple 3-ingredient cocktail, but then you start to increase the speed. In a competition of daiquiris, which they call the Daq Off, typically there's actually a judge who will, of course, time you, but then actually taste the cocktail to make sure it's properly diluted and shaken so they didn't cheat. So I'm about to time myself, dacking off, and you're gonna watch. We're gonna see if I still got it. But after I do the Daq Off, I'm gonna switch over and Daq off with my left hand. Because after you learn to make a cocktail perfectly with your right hand, you also have to be able to do it with your left hand, okay? Because the Death & Co. concept is typically split in the well. So everything that you have that you pour from the right side of the body is on the right side of the well. Everything you're gonna pour with your left hand is on your left side of the body in the left side of the well. So speed pours are typically up at an angle and go inwards. So you're not just shaking with both hands. You actually have to be able to pour, flip the jigger over to the other hand, grab a bottle, and then pour with your left hand as well. And really, the idea here is that you just become very coordinated and you actually, over time, are able to make drinks faster because every single wasted movement in a craft cocktail concept means wasted time, which means wasted money. So just like dacking off with your dominant hand, you then switch over to your non-dominant hand and you Daq off with both hands. Become a chronic dacker offer. Ambidextrous, double Daqlish. They can't all hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and Daq off with my right hand, then Daq off with my left hand, time myself for both, and then Daq off with both hands. Time myself again, see if I still got it. Now, for this daiquiri, I'm gonna be using our own matcha lime simple syrup. Huge upgrade. Fresh lime, obviously. And for the rum, Plantaray 3-star. And also, I'm actually not going to be using speed pours, okay, which does make it harder, and I am going to chill the glass, okay? All right, got my timer. Do a little drum roll. It's like cup stacking.
3, 2, 1. Daq off.
Yeah, definitely way harder using speed pours, mise en place, everything goes back into position, matcha lime simple, fresh lime. I'm doing 3/4, 3/4, 1.5. Fuck. Well, I got 118. Son of a bitch. I was going for under a minute. Well, a little sloppy, I'm not gonna lie. This is a big coupe, so that should be just about right, but I got an easy way to see if it is right. This is a good little pro tip at home. Typically, you're going to want the actual dilution of the cocktail to be about 20 to 25% for a shaken drink of the final cocktail. And there was 3 ounces total that went into this, which means there should be just under 4. Looks like I nailed it. Just under 4 ounces. So it was the perfect amount of dilution. Nothing beats the old taste test. Let's make sure. It's perfect. Dude, I'm dacking off here. There's that. Very frothy, very well aerated, very well diluted. I will say that. Very delicious, very perfectly well balanced. Well, based on how that went, I'm a little nervous on how left-handed's gonna go, but let's set this up again. Let's see what I got. All right, 118, time to beat. All right, I'm pretty ambidextrous, and that was a little rusty. So, shit, I gotta switch these. I'm thinking I might actually be able to get a quicker time than I did with my right hand. But let's see. Again, no speed pours. So, actually, really quick, just to be clear here, everything that I just did with my right hand, I have to do with my left hand and vice versa, which means I need to pour with my left hand, measure with my right hand. I need to actually strain with my left hand, hold the fine strainer with my right hand. So, let's see if I still got it, otherwise it's gonna be embarrassing.
3, 2, 1.
Damn it. Off to a bad start so far. Cap back on. Knees and claws. Oh, come on, dude. Son of a bitch. Definitely not as good as screwing caps on my left hand. Well, wasted movement. There's an example of what not to do. Switch hands and do it, alright? There we go, got my measurements down pretty much perfect, that I will say. do the spin with my left hand. I did it. Oh shit! Damn it! Oh, that set me back, dude. That set me back. Good. $124. Well, not quite as close, but not terrible for having it been a while. But you can see how that really improves coordination. Holy fucking shit. Let's see if this one tastes as good. I can tell right now it's not as aerated. Gotta measure it first. See if I shook long and hard enough. Well, pretty spot on still. Weirdly, maybe even a little over diluted. You gotta know your dilution, that's critical. But to give this a taste, it's definitely not shaken as well. Still very delicious. Nice. Now, we'll double fister. All right, before you sick freaks watch me do a double Daq Off, I gotta tell you about the Alchemy Academy, okay? It's a monthly subscription box where every month you get shipped 3 new cocktail syrups. 3 of those cocktail syrups. 3 of the Alchemix cocktail syrups. That includes a recipe book shipped to your door with new recipes, new techniques, so you can build your cocktail game at home. But craziest part is, for a limited time, it actually includes free online cocktail classes with me, Tommy Alchemy, a sage of cocktail wisdom. And with almost 100 subscribers on it now, every single member gets access to our full catalog of courses as well. Plus, we always throw in fun stuff in the box, like dehydrated garnishes, bitters, anything else you might need to make better cocktails at home. And yearly subscribers actually get a free 8-piece cocktail kit, the Alchemix Toolkit, for free, okay? No worries if not. That's just a great way to support small business and make better cocktails at home. So I'm gonna grab 2 of everything, try to kind of stage this mirrored. All right, so as you can see here, I got 2 shakers, 2 jiggers, 2 Hawthorne strainers, 2 fine mesh strainers, 2 glasses. Now the way this works is, I cannot make 2 cocktails in the same tin. I need to pour everything with my left hand or right hand and then switch, and then do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Double shake both and then strain also with different hands. There's gonna be a lot of good practice in here. It's gonna be very challenging. Dude, I'm a bit nervous. This is weird. So I got 118 with my right hand, 124 with my left hand. I think a lot of you actually will be able to beat those times. I'm doing this raw without having practiced in a long time. The combination of those 2 times is sort of what I want to be. So what is that, 142? So under a minute and a half, I think will be good, but let's see what we can do here.
3, 2, 1. Daq Off.
Go left hand first, get that out of the way. Set myself up for success over here. Damn it. Breaking my own rule. Grabbing it with one hand. Opening the cork with the other hand. There you go. I meant to say 242, I think. Fucking this is embarrassing. Alright, should be smoother. Right hand. 32. Time to the easier strain first. Ooh. That boy got some froth on, I'll tell you that. Technically, I gotta do it like this. Alright, left-handed strain. About 213. Come on. Get it all out of there. Double Daq Off, get it all out. Shit. No doubt the one that I was shaking with my right hand was way frothier. Gotta work on that old left hand shake. I mean, I made a fucking mess, which means I need to practice more. But definitely the one I shook with my right hand is way frothier. Hopefully you can see that. There's a little more head on that guy. A little more head on the old right Daq Off than there's the left Daq Off. Let's see what the dilution's like. Alright, so I want 25% dilution for the 3 ingredients that were in this drink. That's still pretty spot on, I'm not gonna lie. Right hand, over diluted. I shook a little too long with that right hand. There's a little bit of different shape too. I was trying to look cool. Slightly over diluted, a little bit more than 4 ounces, which is actually way too much. There's more froth on it, but it's more diluted. Fancy way of saying just more watered down. You can actually tell just by looking at them. The one I shook with my right hand, wash line is a little bit higher. But let's give them a little taste test now. It's just so hard to fuck up a bakery. That's still delicious. Left-hander. Clearly tell it's not as well aerated. So, here you go. Right hand for the win. I guess you know which one I'd do it with. Alright. Alright, if you enjoyed watching me Daq Off like a weirdo, I highly suggest that you try Daqing off on your own or with friends. It's actually quite fun to do in a bar on a slow night, or at home even. You do it if you're a cocktail enthusiast, you do it with friends, family, whatever. So here's how you win the Alchemy's cocktail kit, the 8-piece cocktail kit with all the tools you need to make drinks at home, literally. All you gotta do, actually, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the newsletter. That's gonna be the first link in the description below, okay? It's 100% free, there's no spam. You'll just be joining a community of over 2,000 people that get golden nuggets and pro tips about cocktails every single week. So that's it. Like, subscribe, join the newsletter. You gotta do all 3. We're gonna choose someone that does all 3 and hope you win. Don't Daq off in public.